All right, so before the video begins, I've got to let you guys know something a little bit serious. While attending the Matt's Off-Road Heavy Wrecker Games, we had an incident. Matt's head of security, Robert Blake, he passed away on the mountain from natural causes. Now, Robert was a man that was on the mountain protecting everybody around. He was head of security, and he's worked for Matt's Off-Road Recovery for about 2 years. So if you guys feel inclined to help the family out, please do so. All right, so we're going to be doing a link in our description, or pause the video, and right here we're going to have a QR code that you guys can go and actually donate to a GoFundMe that's going to go directly to the family. We love our audience, and we know that everybody will pull through for his wife, Paige, and we are so sorry for your loss. Now back to the video. This thing runs so bad it sounds like it's got a camshaft in it. Maybe it does. All right, now that we've got the Samurai painted, we got to get this thing back together because we're taking it down to give it back to Matt. We've got Colt from Bleepin' Jeep here.
Hey.
He's been down here for a couple of days helping us out, getting some gears put in the Bronx Star. You guys are going to want to stay tuned for that video coming up. He's got a few more minutes with us until he's taken off to head to St. George. So we're going to bolt the hood up.
It's a Samurai thing. I have a thing for samurais.
We've got a couple looky lures. They're hanging out for the time being. It's going to be super hard with all the hardware.
All 2 bolts?
Do you have a third arm, which is this right here?
Yep.
I have a kickstand.
Yeah, it's going to be a 10.
I'm going to try to line this back up where it was. I might have to do some adjusting. To be totally honest, this didn't turn out too bad. It didn't turn out too good, but it didn't turn out too bad. Really? My side has to come down, but yours is fine.
Well,
who's the body guy here?
who's the samurai guy here?
Oh my head.
He knew exactly.
This is like a lucky guess. So Colt got lucky.
He hit the spot.
That's a shiny samurai.
Good enough.
Good enough.
Good enough.
That's the yellowest samurai I've seen. So how sad do you think Matt will be if this ends up in South Dakota instead of down in Hurricane?
I don't even think he'd notice because Matt doesn't know it's gone because it's stolen.
They could get double stolen.
Technically, it's not Matt's yet. These aren't on. We just keep them off. Let's roll these right back up. Colt.
Now, hold on. Look, Colt's off-road recovery.
We can just put that right there.
Colt approves off-road recovery.
There's nothing wrong with that. That was super, super difficult. We got the hood all lined up. And the time has come. The 5 minutes Colt had before he had to leave. So we're gonna let him go. Hillbilly's gonna be here in a minute. And we're gonna get this thing put together and get on the road to St. George. Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, man.
No problem.
Safe travels to the not same place we're headed.
Yeah.
We won't see you there.
I don't get bribed as a judge at all. I won't take bribes.
I don't take bribes either. Rory won't win. All right, so this doesn't say who it's from. It just says shipping department, Bend, Oregon. I know somebody sent me an email. I just don't remember who. Thank you. We got some decals. We're gonna check these out. They're supposed to go across the windshield. It says Samurai. Thank you for the decals. We appreciate it. I can't guarantee that Matt won't put his other ones on, but for now, we're gonna Samurai it. All right, so Hillbilly's back. We're gonna get this front end put all together. We gotta get the grill in it and then that bumper thingy with all the wires and lights. Let's get this thing all together. Then we've gotta do those decals. Hillbilly's gonna be working on the side louvers, the marker lights, and all the other little doodads and doohickeys. And now we've gotta try to figure out what wires go where, what runs what lights, and then we've gotta crimp the wires back together. Look at that. This is where Colt defaced the poor Samurai. We got Big Dinner slinging the camera again.
What's up, guys?
I don't know who wired this stuff, but it is quite interesting. So they've got these connectors everywhere, black tape, twisted wires together. So I've got to figure out, so that one's power, this one's their ground line. We've got a lot of redoing to do. We're gonna have to build us a ground harness and then a power, different power supplies. And then we've got our lights here, plug and ground. So those will be simple. Oh my heck, look at that. None of it's soldered. This is gross. Now that I've got all of this kind of figured out, got power wires here, I don't even think we're gonna do anything with this trailer plug. We're just gonna snip that off because this is never gonna get pulled behind anything ever again.
And if it does, it's on a trailer.
That is true. This harness, we're not even gonna waste our time with. Just cutting it off. But I've got something really cool to show you guys. So we're gonna use some solder sticks. They're super simple to use. I'm gonna show you guys how it works. All we do is use this little heat gun right here. There's no need to use a soldering iron or actual solder anymore. And it does just as good. I am super impressed with the way these work. I've been using them for a while. You guys need to head over and get yourself a pack of solder sticks and start using them so that you can see the ease of application that these provide you. Solder Stick waterproof solder wire connector. Head over to solderstick.com/sale. You're gonna want to put the discount code ROB20 at checkout. Get yourself 20% off. You can see how the solder has just distributed throughout the wiring for that perfect watertight seal. All right, I'm gonna show you how tough solder stick is. Look at that, it won't even pull apart. So I'm gonna cut it in half and I'm gonna show you guys how the solder works. Look at that, it's literally all the way through the fiber strands of the wire. As you can see, with that heat, the solder penetrated through the fibers of the wire and you have solder in every one of those strands. I found more rat's nest wiring, so I'm trying to figure out where everything has gone. They used red wires for everything.
Even for the ground?
Yeah, everything. And I don't know what this wire is. Wasn't connected to anything. All right, well, I'm figuring out my life. Hillbilly's gonna install the light, the corner light over here. And then I'm gonna solder stick the other wire back together. So this got cut because it's got a splice in it. So the blinker light splice must be going to something. And I don't know what, but we're gonna eliminate the splice out of it because I don't think it needs it.
This is confusing.
Why?
Because on the back, on the rubber sill, it says front, left, rear, right.
Dual purpose.
Does this have rear markers on it? Or?
That's Suzuki.
Suzuki. Much better. When we installing the louvers, they go right there. It's supposed to say louvers, but it looks like lover. Or loves.
Get those lovers put on.
Just be a big lover.
Once I get this done, I'll start working on the mirrors. Is that the left-hand side mirror? Or is it the right-hand side?
Left.
I think it's the same. It's right. Because the people in front of you want to see their tail lights.
Yeah, that's true.
Installing the mirrors so that way when Matt's driving this, he can actually see behind him.
You don't need to see behind you. All you gotta do is look at what's in front of you. If they're behind you, you're winning.
That's not true, because Mater drives with his rear view mirrors.
Okay, I don't got nothing to say.
He's the world's best backwards driver. The left side has a fancy cover to cover the screws. The right side didn't. Go install it. Trying to do this without scratching the paint.
Don't scratch the paint.
Don't go look at the other side. Put the gas cap back on. Looks pretty new, actually. I think it's been replaced before. Click. And put the rubber bump stops. I don't know if I remember where they go. Why don't I? Not that one. These are just to stop the spare tire from bouncing against the paint, but the rest of the mount's not there, so we're just putting back on what we took off. Oh, gotta listen to, put the antenna on. He needs to be able to listen to his jam. Big old chip. Matt can't be the first one to chip it or scratch it. He did that with the banana. Have to get the antenna part and the antenna holder. Antenna's done. So we almost got this, for the most part, completely back together. We just got a few things: bumper, this marker light, grill, emblem, and windshield wipers, and a couple other things. We'll get this stuff done. Now we run the wires. So I finally got the rubber garment in place. Now I'm hooking up the marker lights. They're just a plug. I'm not doing the ground just yet because I don't know if Robby has to hook some grounds up from the headlights. Now I'm just gonna get the windshield wipers put on. Windshield wipers.
I think it needs new blades.
Just a little bit. One is longer than the other. So the short one probably goes on the driver's side because it's closest to the pillar. Right?
Right.
And that. What the heck? Not that size. Not that size either. Let's see if it's this size. It's that size. With the fancy little cap doodad on. Side's done. This side didn't have the fancy cap doodad, but windshield wipers are done. I think that's pretty much everything except the grill, decals, the light, covers, but we can't have those on until the grill's on.
All right, so we got this samurai emblem, and I got to get the double-sided tape stuff to double-sided tape it. So we'll come over here to our double-sided tape station and get all the stuff to do it. So we need, I think that'll work. All right, so when we double-sided tape something, we got these adhesive promoter wipes. I really like these, they work really good. So we'll take one of these, let me get a razor blade, open her up, and then it's just got a little wipe rag in it, and you just wipe it on there, get it all saturated, let it sit for a little bit, don't let it dry completely because then you have to reapply, but let it tack up. And then we'll put the double-sided tape on it. We got 7/8 double-sided tape here, about the size of the emblem. Oh, Hillbilly didn't make it very square. It goes from 3/4 to 7/8.
It was perfectly square. You used to have a crooked eye.
I might have a crooked eye. So we'll put the double-sided on there now, and then we'll trim it up so it don't hang over or anything. We're double-sided taping it because we're gonna put it on the paint on the back door. Okay, I'm gonna get it trimmed up and then we're gonna stick it on the door.
What are you doing, Dinsky?
Being Picasso.
Picasso. I like it.
The plastic sure sucks up the paint.
We got the old finger painter here. He's getting the face of the samurai emblem that Hillbilly 3D printed so that we can get it stuck on the back of the samurai. Then we're gonna take this front one, we're gonna finger paint it, put it on the grill. It's gonna look kind of cool, and then we gotta put the decals on the windshield, the decals on the door. So me and Hillbilly will get started on that. We gotta go. We're down to like 2 hours before we have to leave for St. George. Time is ticking. All right, so we got the samurai emblem for the grill. Basically, the way that we have engineered this, Hillbilly did, is for it to sit right there. We got 2 spots right here, boom, boom, where we're gonna drill holes and put it through. I'm gonna hold it here. Hillbilly's gonna drill it from the backside. That way we know right where it needs to be. And we'll put some studs in it, glue them, paint the face of it, and it'll be installed. Just like that. It sounds super complicated, but it's super easy.
It might be easy for him, but it's really complicated for me because I'm shaky and he's having me do the drilling.
All right, so now we've got the boss here supervising. We gotta actually work. So we got the emblem expertly screwed on.
Without screwing
without screwing it up. So we're gonna install it, and then Dinner's gonna finger paint the front. Me and Hillbilly have some decals to put on the doors and across the windshield. So we're getting there.
Demery's boss do it.
Yeah, we'll have, since this is Demery's paint job, she hijacked it, we'll just let her do the rest. Very gently. This is super precise work. When you install things incorrectly, sometimes you gotta improvise.
Pull.
Look at how good that looks.
Uh-oh. Does that side have tabs?
Yeah, you gotta kind of push it in the center.
Oh, got it.
There you go. Perfect. Oh, we gotta put the most important. These are super, super, super important. Oh yeah, come on, baby girl. Oh yeah. Look at that. Oh yeah, smoking. Honestly, that's beyond perfect. I really don't think this could have turned out any more perfect. Matt's gonna be so happy. And look at how good that looks. Should we put it on the back? Center? Or should we offset it?
Yeah.
This one's small. But should we put it here or here?
Well, if you ever put the spare tire carry back on it.
Should we just put it here?
Yeah.
Dinner used his expert double-sided taping skills and painting skills. Now I'm gonna use my eyeballs. Line that up.
Should we go get the level?
Boss is undermining me. She thinks my eyeballs are off.
Crap.
I'm gonna leave it right there. And I'm gonna have her check it. And then I'm just gonna push it on because I'll bet it's perfect. We can't level it. We gotta level it to the bumper. It's gotta be at 0.8. All right, right there. She's level to the bumper. Now talk your crap, Hillbilly.
It's crooked.
Your eyeballs are crooked. And it fit just right.
I think I was telling Dinner that we moved the grill after the bumper.
Yeah, but when you're a professional, you can work around things.
I think we can go back to that because he told me that you removed the grill before you moved the bumper.
Who said that?
Hillbilly.
No, I said we removed the bumper then the grill.
It really can't be wrong, Dinner.
Oh well.
All right, that grill is done.
I'm gonna finger paint the samurai front emblem now.
By the looks of it, Dinner, it looks like you're gonna be mouth painting.
Mouth painting? I'm gonna be skilled.
You'll really go cross-eyed then.
I'm doing awesome.
I think this will look good right here.
All right, so I'm gonna install this for Demery. That's my center. Now I'm gonna find my center on this rocker, and I'll just line them up. I'll tape it on. Okay, there we go. Get that taped, we'll peel it back. This is just an added little touch that a fan sent us, so we're gonna use it. We like when our viewers help us out on builds. So this is how I install stickers. I'm not a professional, so don't roast me. Okay, thought I was gonna screw it up. Hopefully it doesn't peel the paint off. Sorry, that was for added effects. That was planned. We got that Suzuki Samurai on. Now we're gonna do the Matt's Off-Road Recovery logo on the door, but this is gonna take me a little bit of time to set up.
So we're getting our first coat on. We're gonna have to do a second because you can see how it's just sucking in the paint. We'll slowly get her.
Could you paint a whole car like this?
It might take some time, but probably like maybe a model car.
Got that expertly installed. I think that's gonna work perfect. That'll work, won't it? That's fabulous.
Hey, Dinner, you're gonna have some more finger paint to do.
Hey, there we go.
Make sure the tape
Next.
plugs in.
Don't mess it up. Don't mess it up. Okay, this is super precise work. I'm gonna try real hard. Okay, here's the hard part. We got a ridge to go over. Let me show you my secret weapon. Don't use my tricks at home, kids. And don't go talk about them on Reddit. I need a torch or a heat gun.
You feel like you're doing vinyl wrapping?
I'm legitimately doing vinyl wrap. You just give it a little heat and it contours. And man, it's over. We're done. Look at that. One Matt's Off-Road Recovery sticker, expertly installed. Now I just have another side to do on windshield. And this puppy will be done as soon as Dinner is done with the emblem.
Got the first coat so far.
I'm gonna put the Samurai decal across the windshield. So we've got it all centered out. My crooked eye, I think it might be centered. We should probably just use the mirror. Yeah, that ain't very centered.
How do we know those holes are is center?
Shh. This is why you don't use tape measures. Okay, there's my center. Give me that Samurai decal. How does that look? Does that look level?
Yeah.
Does it? Like actually?
Yeah. It
You lying to me?
looks like you got the same on each side. Looks good.
Looks great. I guess we'll see once it's on.
All right, we'll get this installed real quick. Just keep it rolling. This is good stuff. Samurai. Uh-oh. I'll fix it. All right, let's do this ASMR. Here's the reveal. We're gonna do it. We're gonna. You know those TikToks where they're like, okay, it's time.
Today.
Oh, it's gonna be good. Just kidding. All right. Let's see if doing this upside down actually worked. Oh!
Why is lettering upside down?
It's not my fault. I didn't make the decal. All right. The Samurai is done.
Dinner still has one more letter to put a coat on.
We'll fix that in editing. We are officially done. All right, so we got the Samurai all finished up. We're gonna get this thing out and we gotta go figure out our trailer because we're taking down a merch booth, we're taking merch, we gotta take this, we're taking a lift for Challenger lifts. We got a lot of stuff. Now we're gonna go play human-sized Tetris. So let's get this thing outside and let's go figure our trailer out. This thing runs so bad it sounds like it's got a camshaft in it. Bum, 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 bum,
Maybe it does.
Flag.
Yeah, I saw that.
All right, we're off to give this back to Matt, then we're headed to the Heavy Wrecker game. All right, so we're locked, loaded, trapped, and we're ready to rock down to Hurricane, Utah, to Sand Hollow for the Heavy Wrecker games. You're not gonna see that in this video, so you're gonna wanna wait till next week, but we're gonna go give this back to Matt. So let's take off. All right, so we are on our way to the off-road record games at Sand Hollow. Pretty excited to go. There's gonna be like 5,000 fans there. I'm probably gonna get completely overwhelmed and not know what to do. But it's gonna be super awesome and I can't wait to meet everybody. We're about an hour away from getting down there. We've gotta go give this Samurai back to Matt. We gotta corner him. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but he needs to get it back. And then we're gonna be showing it off at the off-road record games and maybe taking it up to Sam. Maybe we'll get it stuck. You never know. And hopefully he likes it. All right, nothing but open roads all the way to Sand Hollow.
Oh, look at that.